maybe a couple more minutes. Share something that you heard during the table about motivations for being an ecotourism. Don't be shy. You're not shy.
We are a group of 3 different continents. Asia and South America. Yeah, we come from 3 different continents. Where we have 2 guys from Mozambique, 1 from India, 1 from Madagascar, and 1 Peruvian. Well, I think nobody listens.
Nobody's listening, so we will talk.
Well, I think the common idea, what we came here to learn from the other guys from the workshop. In my case, I am an academic, but I would like to use some cases for my students and for my consultancies in the developing tourism in different areas in Peru. And a friend of mine is willing to enhance tourism projects in his country, in Mozambique. They are biologists and want to link protected areas and tourism. I forgot.
I'm from Rajasthan in India, Western India, and I'm working with an NGO who is Survival Nutrition, water conservation, water and land conservation. In our area, alternative livelihoods is something that is not there because it's a desert. But a lot of people come, there's a lot of potential for tourism. It's a tourism destination in India. We'll be looking at developing rural and ecotourism tourism sites in some of our villages.
On this table, would anyone have any highlights to share with the discussion with the rest of the group? Highlights? Motivations? None at this stage. Okay, that's okay. Any highlights from your discussion over here? Highlights from the discussion? Any motivations that you wanted to share with the rest of the group? Okay, so everyone's here to learn. So I guess let's get started with the learning then. And for the next session, I'll give the mic back to Matthias, and we're going to be talking about the ecotourism potential of a site.
Thank you, Marianne. So I hope you know each other now and you know the different backgrounds. So talking about the first session, the ecotourism potential of a site and your product, basically. I'm happy to say that Björn Szymanski from our kind of daughter company in Laos called Asian Trails in Laos is here. He's the managing director, and he has a lot of knowledge in terms of telling you more about what is the potential of a site. How can you really become a tourism product? What makes a tourism product? What is your USP? Because we have to know, I mean, probably you think that you have an excellent product. You have a very nice area, you have a very nice, I don't know, site you want to sell. But probably it doesn't really work for a tourism business. So not every nice area or potential ecosystem or product is really kind of deemed to be a product afterwards. So that's what we try to highlight here. So there might be a lot of good ideas, there might be a lot of believing and feeling that you have the perfect product, but probably this might be the product. And I think that's what Björn tries to highlight to you. So he's coming from Laos, he has a lot of experience when it comes to sourcing products. He tells you what really makes a product for us as a tour operator. So I'm happy to say that Björn, he has been for Asian Trails now in Laos for a little bit more than 2 years now. He has been working in Vietnam before. So he certainly has a background in Southeast Asia, but what he's telling you about Southeast Asia and Laos is basically applicable for all over the world. So I hope that Björn can give you an insight about what makes a product, also for those of you that are not really into tourism business. I have also to say that tourism business is not a rocket science, so it's very easy, but at the same time still you have to deliver. So you have to know who the consumers are, the guests are, what is your USP. So still there is something you have to know about tourism, and Björn will introduce you to this. So thanks a lot, Björn, for being here.
Okay, first of all, thanks very much. I'm very happy to be here with you all. And before I start with my presentation, I would like to ask each table, what is unique for you? I mean, unique, where you're working? Like I heard, like, okay, some of you are working, like, for example, at my table, you're working, for example, at the national park. What is unique about your national park, which other places might not have, for example? Maybe you would like to share with us what do you think is unique about your place. Don't make it very long, just very quickly, maybe some phrases, some names, why you think your place is unique before we start. Okay, maybe I give it to someone here, yeah?
I think this is not an easy question to answer for me, because my site is quite rich in terms of diversity of attractions. But what is unique, maybe the first thing is phenomenal karstic features of this site, with huge canyons, caves, and sinkholes. So it makes the site adventurous and very attractive for the adventurers. And it is also connected with rich wildlife, so you can get across with wild animals by surprise, both during the day and night. So I think this is what is unique about my site.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Maybe I go here.
Can you please say the emergencies?
Oh, sorry, that's something I forgot. I'm from Turkey, and this is a national park in northwest of Turkey on the Black Sea coast.
Okay. Over here. I get you now.
Thank you. Our site is original because it's located in a wide area, in a forested area in the Middle Atlas. And we have a forestry ecosystem, but also a wetland ecosystem nearby. And we have the desert not far. So different kind of ecosystems which can be very attractive to external people. And most important is that we don't have any industry around there. So it's really wide and a lot of discoveries to do for the biodiversity, mainly aromatic medicinal plants and also wildlife.
Thank you very much.
Okay, it's working. I'm from Mozambique. I think one of the evidence or the unique things we have in our country is that it's due to location of our protected areas, it's very simple to experience both natural-based tourism and coastal tourism. I talked about beach and bush opportunities, and it's very easy. And some of our protected areas have these two components: natural based tourism, wildlife, and then you can just cross the whole protected area straight to the coastal line, and you find very interesting the beach. And also our protected areas are, most of them, not that much explored. It remains so far kind of a virgin stage. So this is a huge opportunity, and of course it times our protected areas unique.
Okay, thank you very much. That sounds great so far. At this table, one more? Yeah?
Yes, I'm coming from Madagascar, and my country is known for the amazing biodiversity and all the endemic species. So that makes its unique. You can go there to see the lemurs, the baobab trees, which you can't see anywhere else in the world.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, sure.
I come from Peru. Have you ever heard about Machu Picchu? One of the most beautiful places in the world. But Peru is more than Machu Picchu. We have the Amazon Basin, the second place in biodiversity, a system of protected areas of 75 parks among the categories. So we have a mix of nature, archaeology, and culture.
Thank you. We'll pass it on to the next table.
I come from a very small volcanic island, southeast with Taiwan and the north of the Philippines. And this is 45 square kilometer volcanic island. So we have beautiful seascape and landscape. And then there is also nation origin indigenous people. 26 tribes, 4,000 people. So we have many spaces to escape, and then there is biologists, the new water line go across our island. So the North Park and the South Park. I should say that we have a very rich biodiversity resources. And cultures that until 50 years ago, we are intact. Our traditional way of living is intact until 50 years. And we have our original primary calendar. We have 13 games of facing moon, and also a calendar corrected by the biological clock of the flying fish, the migratory fish. Yeah. So I think we have so many elements to offer to sharing our bio and culture.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, I come from Spain, and I won't mention a very specific place. One of the reasons because I'm interested in ecotourism is because I know that in Spain we have hundreds of thousands of hectares in mountains where people have lived in the last 50 years. Nature is coming back on its own, and so far only there has been a use or tourist use for hunting, and I believe we can have a non-consumptive use and the potential is to be in Western Europe, of places where you can spend 3 days without seeing a person, which is really difficult at all. Thank you very much.
Okay, so let me summarize. Yeah, please, one more.
I just wanted to add our place. I came from El Nido, Palawan, Philippines. So what can I say about the place where I came from is that El Nido is part of the last frontier of the Philippines. It's Palawan. So it's still diverse in terms of terrestrial, the marine ecosystem, and since tourism is very active in our place, we educate and we still educate both the locals and the tourists that come into our place. And also we have the second to the world artificial reef restoration in our place. The first one is in Bunaken, so they have this artificial reef, but ours is second, but it's more better, and the best is to conserve the natural ecosystem.
Thank you. I realized that I didn't introduce myself. The Middle Atlas is from Morocco, North Africa. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. I mean, I can see already that, you know, like, that you get excited about your own places. I mean, you have to be excited about your own places and where you're working for, or what you also maybe might want to sell as well in the future. So this is good. This is very normal, and I can also see that you have many things in common. Even you come from very diverse places. I mean, you were always highlighting the uniqueness of the nature, biodiversity, and also culture. So I think that's what you have in common. But now I would like to tell you as well that sometimes it's not enough that you like your place a lot, and maybe a couple of other people share this idea with you. And yeah, it might be a great place, but maybe it will not work as a tourism product. And that's why I'm here today to